I remember that war exactly because we had to escape our house. I was 7. Yeah, 7 into 8. I escaped the house that my dad stayed in the building. We went for a month. I left my dad with black hair, like my hair. I came back, my dad's hair was all white in a month. White. I didn't recognize my father. I was like, who is this person that I'm walking into the house and I didn't know. So that was a very like shift in my life. And I know that because guess what? I go to psychology and I have a psychologist and psychiatrist and therapist and life coach and and everything you would need to continue. So that was a shift where you know how we say before 9/11, after 9/11. For me, it was before 7 years old and after 7 years old. So after that, I had a lot of shifts in like a lot of trauma that built then and anger, a lot of anger, a lot of fight and flight every day came from that moment.
And Charles, what's it like? Obviously, I can't imagine, and most people can't imagine what it's
Yeah.
like to be raised in the middle of a war.
And hopefully you never experience it. No one should
Yeah,
experience that.
I mean, I can't even imagine, right? But do you go to school? Are you
Yeah. Oh,
every
yes.
day? Yeah, you do go to school?
See, that's the trauma by itself, where you get numb to the bombs and the destruction around you. So, you'll be in school and you hear a missile and you're like, oh yeah, it's a missile. It's like maybe 10 kilometers away. So I'm fine. Like you see the bombarding, you see everything, but you're getting used to it. That you continue your life knowing as long as you're still breathing, you're like, okay, I'm good, I'm fine. You know, actually, there is a video now circulating on social media. Although I don't go that much on social media, but my friend who did a movie called 1982, which about that. It's a beautiful movie. His name Walid Mwannes, great director, Lebanese, and in his movie there is a scene where the students are in the class looking at the strikes getting to Beirut. I got goosebumps yesterday because he sent me a real video of students in class right now in Beirut looking and taking videos of the bombarding and airstrikes in Beirut. So it's like the same thing. And you get used to it. You get used to that feeling. You get used to that, oh, this person died. This person died. Oh, yeah. But it's not good to be numb to these things and getting used to it. That's
Oof,
yeah,
oh my gosh, that's crazy.
yeah,
Um, okay, so you lived through war, and then did the war end,
yeah. The
or
war
was it?
ended 1990. Uh, ended. Let me put ended 1990. And of course, uh, I I would say a good thing came out of that war is I built up my imagination, and that's when my acting, that's the actor, Charles the actor, came to be alive because this is how I lived in the imagination. I lived in creating characters and living the dreams and creating theater for people in the shelter. And, that's where, um, after that, the wars ended. Of course, now we have 19 to 21 sects in Lebanon. So now every sect, they're gonna try to gather themselves and pick themselves up and try to get the power again, which is it's so ridiculous. We're such a small country that we can work together and we don't need to cancel each other. But we are the chess pieces and the big companies are playing us in Lebanon. So that after that, there is another war happened in 1996. It was Israel attacking Hezbollah in the south. It was a bit far from where I was, but still, you're still in that. You hear the airplanes, you see the news. You're living the same thing. You're living the same cycle of seeing people dying, kids dying, families destroyed. And yeah, that's 1996.
And
And
I'm sorry, when did you leave Lebanon?
I left Lebanon 2006. Funny enough, I I came to the United States on June 29th, 2006, and guess what? In July 12th, 2006, another war broke in Lebanon and I got stuck here. And the reason actually I came, I always wanted to come to Hollywood. I wanted to be here since I was a kid because this is my dream. But I was like, let me, because I was on the Arabic and Lebanese version of Saturday Night Live. So I was making it in Lebanon and everything. But I was like, you know what? Let me go try do a workshop for a month in the US, in Hollywood. Try it before I go back to Lebanon and continue my work. And yeah, I came here and I got stuck. And all of a sudden, I went from being a student and tourist to a refugee in the United States. Like in a split of a second, I couldn't go back to my country. And yeah, that's that. And of course, I found my agent. They did my paperwork, and the rest is history. Hi, Robin, my agent.
She's your agent until today?
She's still my agent until today. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. And where are your parents? And do you have siblings?
Yeah, so everyone is in Lebanon. Everyone stayed in Lebanon. My mom passed away 2 years ago, and I have my two sisters, niece, nephew, and brother-in-law. We have a small and cousins, and a lot of friends that very close. They're still in Lebanon.
And are they far away from what's happening right now?
No, they're all in it. Like, in Beirut, I have people in the south. The people in the south, they all left, and people in Beirut, they're all over Beirut. So, and they work, where all the bombarding and, destruction happening around it. Yeah. So, in a way, I have a lot because we live, also for the people who don't know, during the civil war in Lebanon, we had Beirut, South Beirut, East Beirut, and East, my gosh, and
West.
South West Beirut. Thank you. East and West. That's what happened when you speak four languages and you're trying to get what's the word? So East and West. Usually it was between like Muslim and Christian. So West Beirut was the Muslim area, and then East Beirut was the Christian area. I lived in East Beirut, and of course now it's open, but for a long time we couldn't go cross on this side, or people on this side cross to this side. It would be like you would be there's checkpoints, and again, it was a very dirty civil war. Muslims lost families and Christians lost families, and it's hard. It's hard, and yeah.
It's such a pity because I've been to Beirut. I've been to
Mhm.
Lebanon twice, and my family on my mom's side is
Yeah,
Lebanese. And Beirut is one of my favorite cities in the world. I
yeah, thank you.
the
It
person I
is.
went with who was my roommate, she's Muslim, but she actually lived in Brumana, which is the
Yeah,
Christian side
which is,
in the
yeah.
mountains.
And it's hard to
And
say Christian and Muslim because we should just be Lebanese.